Well, hello there, gorgeous, and welcome to Venus Vibes for Friday, the 18th of February, 2022. Today, I have so much juicy content to share with you about Venus, Mars, Vesta, and the Venus star point, all at 18 degrees Capricorn. I'm also going to share with you a little sound healing today and pull some cards. So towards the end, I'll let you know when Venus Vibes is over in case you're all done and you just want to enjoy the content. I'll let you know so you can check out. But thank you again just so much for being here. I'm grateful for this opportunity to be with you and share in your lovely Venus energy. Again, enjoy Venus Vibes for today. Video 2. Our beautiful service here, and I can make sure that when we do the tuning forks, you hear those. So if I lose you here in the live, don't sweat it. I'm recording all of this and I'm going to upload it to the YouTube and send it out in the newsletter so you can check it out later. But first, I'd love to just ground us into the earth. Take a deep breath in, exhale out through your mouth, just releasing any tension, anything that's just not serving you that you need to let go of. Now is the time. I'm just going to do one hit because I know sometimes live it gets a little funky, but that's just to ground us in. Welcome, welcome, welcome you all to Venus Vibes. As you come on, say hello. And if you're checking this out in the replay, make sure to hashtag replay so that I can say hello later and answer any questions that you have that might come up. So I got a lot of notes going on here, and I want to just first start by sharing the beautiful chart for today. What's happening today? So you'll see here as it loads, and there may be just a little bit of a delay while it loads, but you'll see this beautiful, beautiful chart here. There's a lot going on. You see a lot of action over here in Capricorn, in Aquarius, and we're starting to, get more happening in Pisces because we're heading towards that season. Sun is going to click over there today too. And it's really highlighting the area of our lives. This is, the last sign of the zodiac, right? So it's where everything kind of that we don't want to deal with gets dumped in, and then all of a sudden here we are dealing with it all at once. It's a lot of the subconscious work, a lot of the healing work, a lot of our really spiritual selves is held in this place. But right now, Venus, Mars, and the beautiful Vesta are all conjunct here in Capricorn. But the other thing I wanted to mention is that the VSP, the transiting VSP, is exactly at 18 degrees as well. So not only do we have Venus natally, Mars, Vesta, we also have the beautiful VSP. So what does this mean? Well, this just means that they're all in the gate 54, which is divine inspiration. And if you remember, Venus natally is all around what are we attracting into our lives? What are we attracted to as far as our Venuses go? And right now we're all experiencing this energy, this transit of a Venus in Cap really knows what's what. She is steadfast. She is dedicated. She is committed. She wants to achieve her goals and she's not going to stop until she gets them, right? So that's the Venus piece. And now we've got Mars meeting up with her right there saying, yeah, let's take action. What do you want to do? Let's make this happen. How do we move this thing forward, right? And the VSP is there being that steadfast anchor saying, yeah, we're really going to work on these structures. We're going to work on, the bigger picture of how we want things to go. And we're going to do this until we get it right. So if you feel like there's this sense of really coming into your own or coming into a new routine, a new groove, it is exactly what is happening. And this is where we really need to be aware of our adrenal glands, because Vesta, it's like that hearth and home, that fire. It's the inner fire, what keeps your fire burning. So if you're close, because we're towards, moving towards the end of the zodiac, people are getting a little tired. Venus was retrograde, and, now she's moving out of that shadow period, and she's ready to be in a lot of action. So are you feeling tired? Let me know, guys, in the chat if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling a little bit taxed, or you're like, oh my God, I need a little bit of a rest, but I'm so excited. You've got this energy, like, things are coming. You don't want to miss the boat because all planets are direct. So there's this kind of excitement, right? So let me know if that's what you're feeling too, a sense of excitement, but also this a little reservation because things are still feeling like they're unraveling a little bit, which they are, but it's untangling us from complicated, right? That's why I like to think it's like untangling us from the things that, are just no longer suited. It could be people. It could be your work. It could be, anything in your life. So yes, Trace, been exhausted, but got a really good sleep last night. Oh yeah. I think after that full moon, we all slept a little bit better because it was intense, but in a good way because it's firing us up. It's firing us up to really find our light. So yes. Amazing. Now, I wanted to just mention also, too, if we look down here towards the moon is in Virgo, right? Virgo is very detailed. Virgo wants things to be a certain way. And the moon is actually trining all of these. So it's trining Venus. It's trining Mars. It's trining Vesta. It's trining the VSP. And what is this doing for us is that it's the gate 64. That's where the moon is, okay? So divine inspiration is where all of these planets in Capricorn are. But the moon is down in divine transference, okay? So divine transference, that's gate 64. It says to us, plug yourself into your spiritual connection. And when it's Vesta, it's like you need to be committed to your spiritual practice. Whatever that is. So maybe it's like while you're washing dishes, you let yourself go to this, you transport yourself to another place, whether that's if you're in the bathtub. Okay, good. So happy to see you, Kim. So you go to that place that connects you regularly to your spiritual practice, your spiritual self. It doesn't have to be a big production. You don't have to light candles and do all the things, although that may be juicy and delicious right now. Do what is easy because you do not want to burn yourself out or stress yourself out. We want to open up that pineal gland and welcome in the vision, okay? Because it's gonna, as we plug it in, we want to keep ourselves grounded in the here and in the now. So I want to show you a couple of techniques to help you be in your body while we are percolating the new dream, while we're allowing ourselves to be in imagination and the dreaming of what we really desire. This is about desire. What do we want to desire in our lives? What do we want to transform? Where have you been in resistance to letting something go, leaving something behind? Because what you resist persists. And we don't want this to be a situation where when Venus meets up with Pluto in March goes, oh, you weren't listening? Here's your big transformation. And it happens in a way that's kind of maybe shocking, maybe a little bit like a lot all at once. We want this to be nice and gentle. So invite it in now and let it be gentle now, okay? And this moon is also trining Pluto. Remember, Pluto is the god of the underworld, showing us what's lying beneath, helping us to transform. You can look at it in a couple of different ways, but I like to think about, like, I have Pluto in the first, right? So I'm constantly transforming my own self. It's just, it is a thing. And I have to make friends with my Pluto. As Adele made friends with her Saturn, I am making friends with my Pluto and transforming all the things, right? So what do you want to transform? What do you want to desire? And what do you want to call in that you, now that you have this beautiful feminine Venus energy grounding you into the earth in Capricorn, saying like, let's do this. What do you want to do? Let's be in action, but not be in misaligned action where you're burning yourself out. Does that make sense? Guys, let me know in the chat that this is landing, making sense. Do you have questions? What do you need to know that I'm not covering yet? I also want to show you the human design chart. So let me just stop this share quick and share with you. Oh dear, what did I do? Hold on. Hold our roll here. Too many windows open. Oh, it's here. Hold on. I was in the right place. Okay, can you all see this beautiful chart? It's going to take a hot second just to load because there we go. Okay, groovy. I think it's here. Let me know if you can't see it. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger for those who just might need to see it a little bit larger. Okay, so this is the chart we're dealing with today. So I myself am a manifester, but today I'm getting these exciting vibes of being a mani-gen. So I got the emotional manifesting generator, sorry. So I may feel a little bit more emotional today because I'm led by the spleen. It's an instant thing for me. Some of you are led by your sacrals, right? So now we're getting a lot of emotional energy. So friends, if you are feeling emotional today, please honor your emotions. Remember their energy in motion. A really beautiful way to ground yourself is to do this. They're called the 4 thumps. This is a Donna Eden technique. This is excellent for grounding you in your physical body, grounding you in this place, keeping you feeling grounded. Then we move to, it's called the K27. So you see where your collarbone is. You just tap right on there, down below. This is for immunity boosting. It's for life force energy. It's bringing in, tuning in, and toning down our energy to keep it more channeled. And then, excuse me, cleared something there. And then we go to your sternum, your high heart, your thymus here. We're just above. Something is clearing, folks. Maybe I'm clearing something for other of you. So as you go to your high heart, this is for your immunity. This is for really bringing you into connection with your physical body. And then to help you digest energy and emotions, you go just below your bra here and tap on the sides. So just below, like if you were to take your hand and put it here, it's just below that point. So this helps you easily digest emotions, thoughts, and foods. Okay, that's your spleen. And now just relax. Take a deep breath in and tell me, how does that feel? For me, it feels like $1,000,000. So I've been doing it every day, and whenever I feel like I'm having trouble digesting a thought or emotions, or I'm feeling not in my body, because it's a big thing right now to feel a little disconnected from your body, do that and you will zoom right back on into your beautiful bod. So with the VSP being there, yes, do that. Okay, Trace, I love that you did it. Some of you may be watching like, what in the world is she doing? We're talking about Venus vibes. But remember, Venus is like, how do I feel fabulous in my physical body? How do I ground myself into this experience? How do I allow myself to process my emotions in a healthy way, to process my thoughts and my feelings in a way that is grounded and supported, as opposed to like when you go, when you lose your nut, which we all lose our nut, there is no getting away from that, but this can help you before that process. Do you know what I'm saying? Helps you get there faster. With the VSP, I just want to land this in for you too, because it's pretty amazing that we have all of these planets, Venus, natal Venus, Mars. Let me just go back maybe to, I'll just show you here even. Venus, Mars, okay? We have Vesta, which isn't showing up here in the VSP, all in gate 54. Gate 54 runs here, down off the root. This is a adrenal energy, right? It's like that pressure to do something, that pressure to move it forward right away, but it's like, do it in an aligned way. This is asking us to bring those powers together. Do it in a way that feels good, feels fun, feels light, feels easy, doesn't feel hard, and doesn't feel like it's too pressured or it won't be what you want it to be. So hopefully that makes sense. But the greatest assets to the VSP being here is that steadiness, sure-footedness, especially when we're in challenging times. And we're in the most challenging time of our life and existence. So it's really important to hone in on this fabulous energy we're receiving from the VSP. And we have the ability here to take command of a situation. So if you feel like you need to be more powerful in a situation, have a trust in yourself that, yes, I can absolutely handle this. I can totally take care of this. And I'll just take a deep breath. Maybe I'll ground myself with using those tools. And then I'm going to go at this thing again because I know I can do it. There's a big trust in self here, right? Where you have an ability to implement practical solutions that are also quite efficient. So tune and tap into that. Okay, you're very level-headed when we're feeling all of this energy, and we're cautious. We don't take foolish risks when we're in this place. We will not be opting for quick fixes or jumping on any bandwagons that we're not aligned with. Okay? So right now we're just laying the groundwork. But the one thing to really open through the heart, and one of the things that will also help if you're having a lot of pressure on the chest and in the heart and you're having trouble opening up, to love, to being able to receive, or allowing yourself to just feel all the things, because it feels so like, take a deep breath and even just peel. It just helps to open up that heart in a really natural and loving way. And remember, as you do this, you're trying to rip the skin open. You're trying to be like, on every exhale and just opening. Because what stands in the way right now with the Venus star point being here of getting to this heart, of opening up your full capacity to love. And remember that Leo full moon was about shining in your heart energy, being the lioness in your own life, being the leader you've been looking for. It's that if you are feeling so overly committed to other people and things, like your duty over all else, it will prevent you from opening up. I.e., if you feel like you've just got this hardcore expectation of everyone else and they are failing miserably. Everyone you've got an expectation for is not making they're not making it up to your level. You gotta let that go, because you're gonna find yourself disappointed and angry, right? And to be honest, what your beloved is looking for from you are your soft, strong shoulders. Not the you didn't take the garbage out. You forgot to put this crap in the dishwasher. You did all these things wrong. Maybe just ease off on your responsibility quotient for a little while and let it flow. Let it flow. Open up this heart space. Maybe just have a little bit more fun than trying to be all the things all the time. So maybe if that lands for you, say I and commit right now to let it go. Let it go. That's it, guys. V-Vibes is pretty simple, but there's a lot packed in this punch of V-Vibes today. So I'm going to stop this share. I'm going to come back to you here. I'm going to pull some cards for those of you who are in love with that, because, I love me some cards. Those of you who are done, let me just do a little tap out for you. We're going to do Venus vibes. We're going to really get into that frequency of Venus, of love, of opening. If you have yet to go get my free meditation on the Venus activation, go get it. It's amazing, if I do say so myself. And then in the recording, this will probably land a little bit better. So there you go. For those of you who are done, you may complete. Thank you. I love you for being here. I appreciate you. For those of you who want some cards, stay on. Let's pull a couple cards for some questions. And I love to just know if anyone has any questions, you can also pop them in. Or just sit with it. Sit with your question while I pull these. And we'll see what comes forward for us today on this fabulous Friday. So I'd love to know, first of all, what do our beautiful guides have to offer us today? What do they want us to know? To indulge. To indulge. Okay, we're going to indulge. I know this isn't going to the extreme, folks. Let me be clear. This is about just indulging the senses, indulging the play, the laughter, letting yourself be light, be free. And then I'd love to know where we are headed. So where are we headed over the next little while? Listen to guidance. So remember, while you're doing dishes, while you're driving, pay attention to the signs, the symbols. You might be receiving some really beautiful messages, and if you're not aware, you're going to miss them. You don't want to miss them. And lastly, what do we need to integrate? What do we need to integrate in our lives? Soulmates. Soulmates, I love that. So is there someone connecting to you now? Is there someone, maybe it can even be a pet, it can even be, whatever. But it's like there's a soulmate connection here. Connecting yourself into some groups, connecting yourself into, and we've been so disconnected lately. So this is a beautiful time to really connect to your soulmates, your soul sisters, your star sisters that are here with you today. That is all for today here, friends. I'm just sending you so much love. I'm so grateful you're here. Please go get that meditation if you haven't got it yet, and let me know what you think. So use the hashtag the Venus Experience so I can find you on Instagram, on Facebook, wherever you post it. Just tag me so that I can find you and share some love with you as you're going through your own transformation and experience. And remember, we are just going through such a beautiful time and experience right now that we could really use this extra loving support. So thank you again, everyone, just for being here. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, so I can again find you and give you some loving. Bye, everyone. Have an absolutely fantastic V-Vibes day, and I will see you again very soon.